Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about some trending Catrice products in China. This is a new series that I've started on my channel where I talk about trending products in China, brand by brand. So far I've done ColourPop, Too Faced and e.l.f. So I do have an entire playlist on that if you guys want to check it out here. I'll also leave it down below in my description as well. But today we're going to focus on Catrice, which Catrice to me is definitely a newer brand. I feel like we only got it recently here in New Zealand, but I know over in the States and maybe in other countries that Catrice is super popular. A lot of you guys maybe grew up with the brand and it was like your introduction brand to makeup. But for me, like, it's a very unknown. So I feel like this video was a great way for me to really hop into the brand and try some of their products out. So let's find out if these products are really worth the hype. So quickly before we hop into the products, I quickly want to mention that the video inspiration for all of these videos is inspired by Matcha Lily over on TikTok. I'm gonna have her profile down below, but she shares a lot of these. I got most of my recommendations from her. I also did go on Xiaohongshu myself just to find more products because honestly in New Zealand I feel like we're really limited, and even though we might have that category, we might not have the specific shade that went trending. And I feel like maybe it's because they release certain shades in Asia to fit their makeup style and maybe they don't release it everywhere. It's not like a global thing. So I really try my best, but I really was limited, and I do have like 2 products that actually weren't trending, okay? I just needed more products to talk about in today's video, so I got a few more products that were not trending but I want to try out. So this is kind of like a trending, also not trending, just me trying out some Catrice products. So yeah, I hope you guys can understand with that. It's quite limited here in New Zealand, so I did my best. But let's go ahead and talk about the first product, and that is the True Skin Hydrating Foundation. I got mine in the shade number 30 Neutral Sand. I was also quite limited with the shade range. There was only 5 shades in stores in New Zealand, yep, but this one did get a lot of likes and saves from what I could see. But I also know that this foundation went like absolutely viral in the Western market. I remember Tati talking about it and maybe Kathleen Lights, I cannot remember, it was years ago, but this one I feel like overall was just really popular. I also saw their HD foundation was pretty popular too, but I decided to go for the True Skin since I've already heard really amazing things about it. It's what I'm wearing on my skin today. I've been testing it out for the past few weeks and I do love it, okay? I love it, but I don't think it's gonna be my absolute favorite foundation ever. It could be because of just my preference. I've been wearing tinted moisturizers, tinted sunscreens all the time that when I'm wearing a foundation, I almost feel like it's just too heavy for me now. I don't know what it is, but I think it's beautiful. Like if I could give you a rating, I would probably give it like an 8 out of 10. So it's a really solid foundation, but I think maybe just for me, like more coverage is just not really what I want in a foundation. I'd rather have that in my concealer. But nonetheless, this does look really amazing. I will say I do like it much better with a brush. I tried it with a sponge and for some reason the sponge just made it look really patchy. It really clung onto my dry patches. It just wasn't the vibe with the sponge. But with a brush, I use the e.l.f. like foundation brush. I absolutely love it with that. I think it goes on really well, very smooth. I think my skin does look really airbrushed out. I think it looks amazing on camera. Because I'm going in with so little, I will say the coverage is probably like a medium, light to medium for me, but I'm not using it to its full potential, I feel. I use a really little amount of this, but I love how the coverage looks, and I do think the shade number 30 Neutral Sand, I think it's not bad on me. I feel like when I look at myself in my mirror, my skin looks very smooth and it doesn't look cakey, you know? It doesn't look too heavy, which I love. So for the foundation, I would say definitely a thumbs up. But on the same True Skin family, I did pick up the True Skin High Coverage Concealer, and I got the shade number 5 Warm Macadamia. I got this one just because I got the foundation. I was like, why not just, you know, try it out together? And I believe I've heard some good things about it, but this one I didn't see any post about it on Xiaohongshu or anything. It's just a product that I wanted to pick up and maybe test out and see how I liked it. So for this concealer, I will say the coverage, I wouldn't say it's high coverage. I would say it's like medium to high. I still prefer my Too Faced concealer. Should I just try a lot of concealers and see if I can find a concealer better than my Too Faced one? Because I feel like this year I've tried a few new concealers and nothing has really topped my Too Faced one. But what I love about this concealer is using this over like my acne scars. I don't really love this under my eyes just because it does look a little dry and it's just not the vibe under my eyes. It's not enough coverage for my under eyes either. So I do like this just over my acne scars that I have on my cheeks. So that's what I always use this one for, and I absolutely love it. And really, like, these two paired together, and obviously it's from the same line, so they were bound to work really nicely together, but they're really good together. And I really love how my skin looks. Like the acne scars that I have, I feel like it's pretty much covered up. So I like this for my skin, like to conceal any scarring, but not necessarily under my eyes, you know? So I do think it's a really good concealer. I mean, Catrice, even in New Zealand, is so affordable as well. I was so shocked at how much I paid for these products. Yeah, just everything was so affordable. So I do think this is a really, really amazing concealer, especially at the drugstore. And the next product I picked up is their slimmatic ultra precise eyebrow pencil. I got the shade Cool Brown. So this was a product that I was just like, okay, I just want at least 5 products for this video. I feel like 4 is too little. What can I purchase that, you know, wouldn't add to my collection, something that I can use up? And I was like, let's try the brow pencil, because I go through brow pencils pretty quickly. It's not gonna be wasteful in my collection. You know, I was considering of getting their eyeshadow palette because I did see that was trending, but I just have too many eyeshadow products, and when I can avoid that, I'm gonna try avoid it, you know what I mean? So I got the eyebrow pencil because you guys know I love a really skinny micro tip for my eyebrow pencil, and this one is actually pretty nice, guys. I think I found a really nice eyebrow pencil that I can purchase in stores for a really affordable price, because you guys know I love my NYX one, but NYX, you know, I gotta order that online. So for this formula, it's definitely much more waxy and pomade-like than I'm used to. A lot of the brow pencils that I like and used have more of like a powdery finish, whereas this brow pencil feels more waxy, but I actually quite like that, and I feel like that will last a lot longer on my skin, because as you guys may know, that my brows do not exist, so I'm literally drawing on my skin. I feel like it's just a different technique that I gotta do compared to other people who do have brow hair. But I think this looks amazing. I love how my brows turn out every time I use it, so I'm really happy with it, honestly. And then next up we have a single shadow. This one I feel like was pretty poppin'. It's their single shadow in number 40, and it's one of their matte shadows, but it says 40 on Xiaohongshu, but I feel like internationally, I don't know, it's number 320 Mellow Mauve. I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same thing, but I don't know why in Asia it's number 40, elsewhere it's 320. It looks exactly like the photo, guys, it really does. So it is just a all matte little single shadow of a mauve shade. It's what I have on my eyes right now. I mentioned in my last trending in China video, it was for ColourPop. I mentioned the China girlies, they love cool tone, they love mauve, so I could see why that this specific eyeshadow was trending. It doesn't look ashy on the skin. It's beautiful. The formula blends out like a dream. It's also very buildable. It's not like super pigmented off the bat where it's going to be so hard to blend out. It's very nice, gradual, very buttery, very soft, but I feel like it has this almost like red bean taro-ish undertone. It's just so pretty, and that's the only thing I have on my eyes. I only have this shadow on and then just eyeliner and mascara, and I feel like it is a look. It is a cool tone girly look, and I love it. You guys know I'm not so much of a cool tone girly, but I love this little eyeshadow, and it's something just nice to like have on your vanity, one and done. There you go. Like, again, I only have this on my eyes, eyeliner, mascara. Very quick and easy, but it's a look. But then onto the last item, we have their volumizing lip booster. The one that's trending is number 40, but again, I feel like this is the shade internationally. I think it's number 30, Pink Up the Volume. It could be just two very similar pinks, but this was the shade that I could get in New Zealand. We didn't have number 40. And it is the gloss that I'm currently wearing on my lips. It is the only thing that I'm wearing on my lips. I'm wearing it alone. I think I can do a little bit of a touch-up. So it is a plumping gloss. It does have that tingly, minty feeling. It's nothing too extreme. Love the shine. I really love the shine. I think it's so so pretty, makes my lips just look juicy. But also I really do like the color. I think it has a pretty decent like opacity to it, where it has this nice pinky color, kind of looks like my lips but better, very natural looking. So with that being said, this is the last item I picked up, just 5 in total, and honestly guys, everything was pretty good. My favorite would have to be the eyeshadow, and I really want to know what you guys love from Catrice, because I know that's a popular brand. Just over here I feel like it really isn't, so I haven't really tried much from them, but after trying these products I definitely am more intrigued. So let me know what you guys love from Catrice, and if we have it in New Zealand, maybe I will pick it up because I'm pretty impressed with everything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, I love filming these trending in China videos, so let me know which brand you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching as always. I love you guys so much, and I'll go ahead and see you guys in my next video. Bye!